Loads of books. Because what's a library without books these days? Enchantment area. Oh. Pretty simple. Up here, there's a 2 split on the stairwell, going either left or right. And there's a water feature. Small one, but works. It also has a dome. Now, and there's also a seating area over here and other places. Shelving. Computers, the only computers up here. Now in today's American libraries, there's always about 15 to 20 computers. But here I only put 3. The style I was going for with this world, pretty much today, up to like the 2000s. But some of the houses I've designed were mid-century modern bungalows, and I'll show you those. I'll show you my main base of operations. It's actually down here. This is where my main base is. I don't put up too many signs either, because people said it causes lag, and I've had some weird situations with having too many signs up. Like the game will not function the way you want it to function. You try opening chests and it won't open. And by the way, all this is legit, because this is one of the only games that play on the Xbox. Yeah. Okay, this is something my friend showed me, and if he wants his name mentioned, I'll give it in the description. But it works like this. It's already in motion, so I'm not sure why the buttons aren't working. Alright. This is supposed to be a snow collector. And I'm pretty new at this myself. This was just made. Okay, keep doing this. Make sure you're away from the snow golem. And you can just keep collecting snowballs. Anyway, you get the idea. He's like just enough on the block that it's given the snow. And the way you do that, you have to have a piston in place with a switch on the other side, and you just push the snow golem. He has to have 2 spaces or else it won't work. And you can easily get 15 in under a minute. Even less than that. But if you want to save your controller from all the grief of going across the land or sprinting, that's the way to do it. Here's just some more bathrooms, tiny bathrooms. Someone broke that one. I guess they thought that would look better, but that's not how I had them set up. Grrr. It's okay. Yep, so that's the library. Pretty quaint. Pretty decent size. That over there is a project. I'll show you the exterior. And if you're wondering, this area all used to be sand and ice. Actually, I'll give you a hint as to what it looks like underwater. See how there's no land under here? There's ice or sand, and what I did is put stone and then some dirt on top of that. And it changed from a winter biome to a summer biome, so now it looks like a meadow or a tree farm. Yep, it's still a work in progress, that's why you see a ladder up there, but it's a cathedral. Continue down this path. And you come to a quaint cottage. That one my friend did. If he wants me to show it off, I will. But I'm going to just show off my creations. As you see, I'm so crazy about landscaping though. This idea with the bushes came from a mod. Not a mod, I always say that, but it came from a texture pack. And the texture pack has the grass growing on the sides of the blocks. Since we don't have that on the Xbox, I decided to go crazy when they came out with the scissors. I don't know what else you call them. Shears. Anyway. That's my gamer tag, by the way. Rustic Cottage. If I had to choose 3 styles I like the most, I would go with craftsman, rustic, and traditional. Craftsman, rustic, traditional. This is how the sinks were done before the cauldrons. And I don't change stuff up like that because I like to see the befores and afters of my builds. How it was done before the updates and then how it was done after the updates. Those are just shelves there. And the window. I'm going to show you the baseball field next. This over here is like a little closet of pointlessness. Alright. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering what this texture is, this is the mushroom stem. You can collect mushroom blocks with a silk touch, but it will not allow you to make mushroom stems from them. You'll get a different color. I might actually have had some in the chest. I'll show you what it looks like when they're collected. Here they are. See, they look like the inside of the mushroom. And that's the only option you get. And you can get mushrooms from them still. Anyway. Yep, going down the side here. You gotta appreciate some of the designs too. Really, all it's for is for the look. That's this game. A lot of it's about the look. This here is a bridge. Well, no, duh. Of course, it's a bridge. But it leads to a farm. I will get around to the baseball, by the way. Just one of the names I gave it. This is a place where you buy, register your plant at this point. Kind of a play on words. So you'd be standing behind the register and you're like, customer going by, you're going to order this? Yes, I'm going to order shrubs or pumpkins. Some of them have, yep, the leaves. I call them shrubs. Either way. Got some bones. Then also saplings. Here's another greenhouse. This one's just for show though, as you can tell. And in here is the main crux of this farm. By the seashore, so that's why I named it SeaDrakes. Sorry for that door. That door has to be like that. Now why I did this with the 2 high ceilings in between here, I did this so that Endermen wouldn't, because they were still coming in here regardless and trampling the crops and allowing them to be displaced. So I decided to make it too high, and it goes a long ways. Give you an idea, there's that bridge. Long way. Now, since I promised you the baseball field, we'll head down that way. Alright, so here's the inning board. Just an idea. We got the public restrooms. Most of my restrooms I do about the same. If it's a public place, I'll have stalls. These are ways to get into the stands area. It's good I'm looking around too, because sometimes you'll see stuff like this. That was Enderman, obviously. But sometimes you'll see something that has to be fixed because people don't know how to play the game properly. Yep, and I'm sure you've run into that if you play Xbox enough, the Xbox Live Edition. Here's home plate. Use crafting tables. I was gonna have like a chest of... Oh yeah, it would have been out here for the pitcher's mound. A chest of snowballs. And then the person on the other end will be either standing with a stick. Or actually a sword, because a wooden sword that is, so it looked like a baseball bat. And the way it'd swing. Okay, well I don't know if you can see the sword, but he would swing like this. You know, it's all for fun. Of course. Of course, the protection area. And, you know, the dugouts, the lights. Alright, let's head over this way. Show you the first view we had. Since this is a 1.6 map, there are no lily pads in some of the recent updates, so I've had to make do with making fake lily pads out of the leaves. It's a nice little park area. There's no benches or anything, but you know, it serves the purpose of beauty, because I love beauty. Now here's the hardware junction depot. It's under construction right now. Like, the building itself was done on February 13th, 2013. And it's like a subway, except, you know, I made it look more like an old train station. Country style, of course. Got luggage on left, mail slots on right. These are supposed to look like mail slots. Someone is delivering glass. Anyway, if you didn't know this, I'm sure a lot of people already know this. You can switch to track direction. But you put the minecart there, and then you press the button, and it powers that. You can go either direction. And they end eventually, those directions, because it's under construction. So I won't show you that yet. Continuing down this path, we come to a convenience store. I even put the price on there. I called it the Au Concierge convenience store. I think that's French. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's French. Got a little chime. That was thought up all on my own. Could be behind the counter for the cash register. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for part 3.